Okay, we're on Nazir Perek Daled Mishnah Hey, 5th Mishnah, 4th chapter of Masechet Nazir. We're talking about a woman who took on Nezirut. In the last Mishnah, we talked about a woman who took on Nezirut, and then her husband, Hefer la Ba'ala, her husband annulled the vows. So the first question in the last Mishnah was, what happens to the Korbanot? Okay? But now she did the Nezirut, she took on Nezirut, and she's bringing the Korbanot. Okay? And then it says, Nizrak aleha echad midandamim. Her husband never found out about it. And she's already at the point where she's almost done. And they do zrikat hadamim. They poured some of the blood of the korban on the mizbeach from one of her korbanot for her. And they already started bringing her korbanot. And then her husband finds out, what? She's a Nizirah? He never knew. Remember that a husband can annul vows on the day that he learns of her neder. So he was he was on a business trip in Bangladesh. He comes back and his wife, where is she? She's in the Beit HaMikdash. She's having her korbanot Nezirut. Nezirut, my wife, Nezirut, I'm mefer nedareha. So if he does that, after Nizrak aleh achad min adamim, after they've already started pouring the blood on the mizbeach, eino yachol lahafer. Okay, then he cannot do hafarat nedarim, bar tenura. Dilachar shenizrak hadam, after once they pour the blood, he yachol lishtot yain, it's amei meitim. She already can drink wine. She already can become tamei meitim. Ve'en kan yoter neder shel inui nefesh. It's not an inui nefesh, it's not an affliction. Her affliction is over. You missed the whole thing. So you don't have the right. The Baal, the husband, can only be mefer, can only annul vows in a situation of inui nefesh, where she'll be caused anguish and pain. What anguish does she have? Okay, so it's over. Rabbi Akiva says, afilu nishcheta aleh achad mikol beimot. Okay, even if they didn't pour the blood yet, but they started slaughtering one of the animals, eino yachol lahafer, and then he can't annul because Rabbi Akiva says it's hefsed kodshim. Because there's a conflicting value of destroying kachim. If he annuls the vows, we're going to have to throw away the korban. You slaughtered a korban, now you can't bring it. So we don't do that. What is this true? If she's in a tiglachat of tahara, she never became tameh, and therefore she's at the end. She's at the final haircutting. But if it's the case of tiglachat atuma, remember we learned that if she becomes tameh, if a Nazir becomes tameh, he has to do the whole korban process and then continue counting or count again. Tiglachat hatuma, yafer. And then he can annul. Why? Shuyachol omar, ifshi be'isha menuvelet. I don't want a wife who's going to be disgusting, because now she has to go through the whole Nezirut process again. Okay? And who wants that? He can undo. Rabbi says, af betiglachat hataraya. Rabbi says, no. Even in Tiglachat HaTarai, she's at the final end of the process, but she doesn't he wants to stop it. Why? Because what happens when she does the Tiglachat to Tahara? Let's say it's Tiglachat Tahara, Vigilachat Nazir et Rosh Nizro. He has to shave off his hair. Rosh Nizro. V'natan Alei takes the hair, okay, and the Nazir has to shave their head. So Rabbi says, a guy wants to say, I don't want my wife to shave my head. Forget that. Tanakama says, no problem, that's not disgusting. She can wear sheitel. That's a peyah, is a sheitel. So the question is, the machloket tanaim is a sheitel disgusting? Or, when a woman having a shaved head? Or, that's Rabbi's opinion. The Tanakama says, no. Tanakama says, a sheitel is fine. Interesting machloket tanaim. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.